Howard Stern all morning. Classic rock and roll all day.
No, you can't even do this. You don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about
Let me just get through it so I can talk to you. I have a lot to talk to you about. I know I have limited time. Brother Fax 400 series. It's a new series of fax machines called... Do you have a fax machine in your office?
Are you going to turn my mic on?
Your mic is on. I have it halfway down because I can't...
I'll turn mine on.
All right. He thinks that works the mic. Okay.
Yeah, I have a fax machine and I love it. I don't know how I lived without it.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. This fax machine by the Brother Company, you know Brother, they make office machinery. They're a billion-dollar company, several billion. This fax machine has something called ACS. Do you understand what that is? Anti-curl system. You know how does your fax machine cut the paper?
Well, of course it cuts the paper.
Does it have an anti-curl system? No, because Brother is the only one that has it. Flat sheets of paper come out.
No curling.
No curling whatsoever. Seriously.
So it doesn't look like our hair.
Right. Well, you feel my hair's curly? I blew mine straight.
Your hair is so long. If you wore it up, have you thought about just wearing it
Last night I wore it up.
Oh.
Matter of fact.
In a chinois?
Yeah, in a chinois. What is a chinois?
I don't know. He just said that.
I know.
Like, what's a chinois?
What's a chinois, Richard?
Hey, it's a Barbie doll term.
Okay. Richard Simmons, you know about business. Obviously, this guy comes on here like he doesn't have a care in the world, but he is a businessman.
That's right.
Everybody
That's
knows
what you're
it.
looking at, a real businessman.
A sophisticated businessman who...
a shark, if you will.
He is a shark. He takes all the other exercise people and gets rid of them.
Oh, stop it.
He does.
I love all the other exercise people.
He murders them in their sleep, like Freddy Krueger.
Oh, that's funny.
Brother ACS, anti-curl system. It's the Brother Fax 400 series. There are different fax machines within the 400 series, and they all have anti-curl system, and they're available at Staples, J&R Music World, and Allied Office Supplies.
How much are they?
Oh,
you don't know. Howard, hello.
$637.
Hello, come in.
I don't know what they are, but I know they're inexpensive compared to the other ones on the market.
And they have tons of wonderful
I bet you could sell one of these Barbie dolls and buy about 5 or 6 of them.
Well, why don't you laugh at everyone who's not as good a businessman as you, okay? Just because you're brilliant.
Oh, don't get hostile with me
just because
because you don't notice the recession.
Right. Just because
I don't notice the recession?
Right.
Oh, please.
Yeah. Just because you can buy all kind of fax machines. And just because you make big blotos dance for free.
That's it, Howard.
What? No.
Howard,
Sit down.
You know,
sit down.
You can do anything. Blotos, what a horrible thing to say. That is really horrible.
What, blotos?
And I want to tell you one more thing.
Go ahead.
They've asked me to do your TV show again.
Well, I want you to.
Wait a minute. Would you let him say
yes,
something
go ahead.
here?
Yeah.
And now you've made him upset. See there?
He loves it.
The only television show in the history of my career Howard, that I want to buy back is that one when I was on with you with Michael LeBlanc and Rosemary Carnamola, and they ran it this week.
Did they?
Yes. I plan on running that every time.
I want to buy that show back. I don't ever want anyone to see that show again.
How much would that cost to buy back?
You give me a number, let me buy it.
Really?
Yes. Because you know what?
That's not for sale.
It ran Saturday night, and of course a lot of people saw it.
You were so fabulous on that.
A lot of people saw it, and you hurt those people's feelings.
No, I didn't hurt anybody's feelings. You are such
Robin,
a liar.
You know you're on my side. Okay, so you get the big bucks because you're his partner.
Oh, stop it.
You know what? The more I've seen that...
I think it was you. They were having a great time,
and you ruined it for everyone.
That's why when Michael LeBlanco saw it Saturday, he was very depressed.
Oh, yeah, because he knows that you have set him up for that.
He was so depressed, he went out and he binged.
Oh, stop it.
I'm telling you the truth.
Oh, now you're really... That's cruel, Richard.
All right, please.
I talked to Michael yesterday.
You know what? I'm not even going to entertain you on this.
I would like to just buy the tape.
That'll cost you 86 Barbies.
How many Barbie dolls?
86.
How many Barbie dolls will it take me?
How dare you?
I don't want to see that show again.
You know that was fun, and that was good fun, and there was nothing... You are
when Gary
wrong.
says to me, would you come back and do the show? You know what I do?
What?
I put my head back like this. Look.
Well, if you do the show again, maybe I'll get rid of the other one.
If you hand me over that tape, I would do the show.
Nah, forget it. If it bothers you that much, I have to.
But I guess you don't want to talk about the personal conversation we had at your house.
What's that?
What was that?
You know.
About what? About my weight?
Yeah.
You can talk about that.
You said, I really desperately want to lose 20 pounds.
That's right. I've lost 10. Did you know that?
So I thought that I would come to your house
and don't you show up at my house.
A Deal-A-Meal surprise.
I don't want Deal-A-Meal.
What do you mean you don't want Deal-A-Meal?
I don't need Deal-A-Meal. I am not out of control. I am a man.
You're not out of control?
No.
Robin's in control. I'm in control.
No, you're not.
Everyone else in the room is controlled.
No, you're not.
You're not in control.
I remember you pudged out a few months ago.
But I'm in control now.
Now.
We're talking
right
about
now, today.
We're talking about
Let me
now.
tell you something about you, my friend. I don't need anybody to help me lose weight. The day I need somebody is the day I admit I'm a weak individual.
Oh,
and I don't need
really?
anybody's help.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Oh, really? That's a really lovely statement. Like, I believed that, Howard.
Guess who we had on the show the other day?
Who? Who?
Luke Perry.
Who's he?
You think he's cute?
I don't even know who he is.
Luke Perry is the guy, Beverly Hills 90210.
I don't watch that show.
Oh,
I
yes,
don't know.
you do.
I do not. Did they come out with dolls yet? No, I don't know. Was he
He had
fun?
the hottest buns, Richard.
Were you happy? Was he a good guest?
Oh, yeah. You know he watches it.
You think so?
He watches it nude.
He watches what? Oh, I do not watch it.
You do, too.
Except, you know, I think I'm
Are you nude a lot in your house? Are you nude? Do you walk around nude?
No.
I bet you do.
I don't.
I picture him naked
Really?
or in short outfits.
Well, look at what little he wears when he's out.
You know what?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He must be nude at home.
Yeah, I picture like this.
Ex-fatties who lose weight and there's extra skin.
Yes.
You don't like to see it. I don't.
Where
like
is your extra skin? Let me see it.
all around here.
Let me see.
No,
Pick up your shirt.
I'm not going to pick up my
Come on,
shirt.
pick up
for
your
you.
shirt.
No, when you give me the taste of that Howard Stern
skin
show.
around there?
Well, when you go from a 48-inch waistline to a 32,
All right,
where do
you know
think
what
all
I'll
that
do?
goes? What?
I'll give you the tape if you come on my TV show and take off your shirt.
Absolutely.
So we can see what you have for extra skin.
Absolutely.
All right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because I know you walk around your house nude.
I do not.
Oh, yes.
I do
picture
not.
you nude and those 10 Dalmatians with your
6
tongues wagging.
Dalmatians. 6.
Whatever.
Oh, there you go again.
No, I'm saying that they get...
That was
your
Howard.
children, I'm sorry.
Yeah, how could you speak about his children?
You want to hear Richard calling Gary's answering machine the other night? Okay, here it is. You ready?
You're not going to play this.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to play this.
What did
Yes,
you
I
say,
am.
Richard?
Oh, that is a private thing, Howard. Don't you dare play
Come on,
that.
let's listen. Let's listen.
Don't you play that, Howard.
Let's listen.
If you play that, Howard.
Let's listen. Let's listen.
Out there shopping for a little present for me. This is too much to take. Gary, please do me a favor. The Barbra Streisand retrospective album and cassettes and CDs are out. On the CD, on the 8th side. Well, no. On the cassettes, on the 8th side, the last one in the 80s, she does a duet with herself. And it's the last song, and she does a duet with herself when she was 14 years old, and now when she's 49. And it goes like, you'll never know just how much I love you. Would you please
I
card
would
that
never
for me
leave
so we
a
can have it
message
Monday?
on Gary's...
It's a wonderful album or cassette or CD, and it's called Just for the Record. Isn't it pretty? Anyway, get that and card it for me. You'll never know. Please, Gary, please. I can't.
I will never, ever call her. Where is Gary? Nothing is sacred with him. Nothing is sacred.
Imagine you come home and that's on your machine. Oh, my. You're so happy.
Barbra Streisand.
Why are you so happy? What makes you so happy?
I just love what I do, and I love life, and I just enjoy it.
So you don't know Barbra Streisand?
Well, no.
You know what? I don't think you will. You know, you say you love Barbra Streisand, but I don't think you'll ever settle down. You're too happy as a bachelor.
See, these fantasy women.
I would.
Yeah, he
No, wait,
sets
why is
himself
she-
up. You know he's not going to be with Barbra
In
Streisand.
1965, I came to New York. I snuck myself into the Winter Garden Theater.
Yes.
And I saw Barbra Streisand in Funny Girl 5 times. And since then, now almost 3 decades, I'm in love with her. I mean...
But you could meet her if you wanted to.
She won't... Well, I've asked her out.
He is in love with Bob Streisand.
I am in love...
And what?
Howard.
What are you saying?
Howard.
What did I say wrong?
You said Bob.
I mean Barbra Streisand.
You're horrible.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I
made a Freudian slip.
I thought maybe if I came in early, you'd be a little bit nicer. But
Yeah.
you're like this from the moment you get in the studio.
I'm a man. I'm a sick man. And I'll tell you something. I'm an unhappy man. I'm an unhappy man, and I'm jealous of all of your happiness.
So from 1965, I've been sending her presents, and I've been sending her flowers. And
Has she ever responded?
Well,
Has she ever spoken with you?
She's written me thank you notes. But then when I went to L.A. and I became a waiter, she came in the restaurant I was a waiter in.
Yes.
I couldn't deal with it.
Really?
I walked out the back door.
Because you were so awed.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
Well, how are you going to marry her?
And then when I got
How are you going to marry her if you can't even talk to her?
Then when I got my second restaurant, she came in my second restaurant,
Yes.
and I wasn't ready either. So I haven't really met her yet.
So are you ready now?
So I just sent her one of her new...
Now, why were you a waiter if you're a multimillionaire? Do you pick up money on the side doing that?
No, and this is 1971.
I see.
And so she came in with Ray Stark. Ray Stark knew that I was a big fan because, like, I have 1,400 original pictures of Barbara in the house.
Oh my goodness! You got the Barbie collection, the Dalmatians,
I have one of the largest collections
shrine
of
to Barbara Streisand.
Original Streisand pictures in the world.
Streisand memorabilia.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
what is that worth? What would that be valued at? All these pictures of Barbara Streisand.
It's most probably worth a good $500,000.
Any autographed pictures?
They're all original. Yeah, they're all original.
And
slides.
who took these pictures?
Oh, goodness. Scavullo, Scribnesky, Avedon. I bought the actual negatives to 14.
Isn't that something, Robin? Isn't that doesn't it sound like a total waste of time?
He's like those guys we read about in the newspaper who run around and hang at the stage door.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I would have.
He's a stage door Richard.
Oh, she's...
And you would make love to her? Would you make... If Barbara Streisand was naked on a bed with her legs spread...
Oh, don't
Let me ask you something. No, wait a second. No, stop it.
I don't even...
Stop it. Stop it. I'm asking you a theoretical question now, and you have to answer it. If Barbara Streisand was nude...
Robin.
If Barbara Streisand was nude on a bed with her legs spread...
I would faint.
All right.
They would have to have me to the
faint
hospital.
from what?
You're not ready for that.
Well, no.
that would make you pass out.
I think I'd like to start out with just taking out for dinner, but when her new album came out...
Would you feel her up?
Howard.
How far would you go on the first date?
How far would you go on the first date with Barbara Streisand?
Absolutely nothing.
If she was really horny and she said to you, Richard, look, I'm really horny.
See, she wants you, Richard.
No,
right.
You're going to say no?
And you're going to say no. You would not even touch her.
No.
You would not even kiss her or French her.
Oh, no, Howard. It would be like French Mother Teresa. I could never do it. But...
And you would trek where John Peters and Elliot Gould left their juices?
Oh, gee. All right.
No. I have other questions to ask you.
That was the last
Put the headphones back on. I have other questions.
That was the last thing. Apologize for that.
I can't apologize for that.
Say you're sorry
for
that laugh, because this is very sacred with me.
Are you serious? Are you being sincere with me? This sounds very bizarre. A man into Barbies and Barbara Streisand collections.
What is bizarre? What should I do?
This is bizarre. This is a grown man who could do better things.
Motorcycles and labs?
No, let me ask you something.
What should I do?
You're a grown man with a lot of money. Take the $500,000. Take the $500,000.
Say
you are a
grown
man. What's in your pants is fully grown.
Howard.
Hey. It's hanging out of the bottom of your shorts.
I sent her...
It looks like Barbara Streisand's in your shorts.
Stop. I sent Barbara...
Looks like she's trying to breathe.
I sent Barbara flowers for her birth. Every year, April 24th, her birthday, I send her flowers and a note. And I send her Christmas presents and Easter presents and stuff like that.
Wow.
And so her album...
Does she ever have you over her house? Or,
do you get the records free at least?
I asked her out on her last birthday.
And what, she didn't take you seriously? I can't believe it.
She wrote me a letter.
Hello, would you like to go out?
With a total stranger on your birthday?
Yes, a guy who sends you flowers and buys up all your pictures?
You want to go out with an obsessed fan?
I am not obsessed.
You're dangerous.
I don't drive around her house. I don't look through her garbage. I don't bother her. I just write her notes and ask her out for dinner. So I just this album came out last week, and I just wrote her a letter.
6 different CDs. And what did you say in the letter?
Is that what you said?
Oh, I have some gas. Excuse me for a minute.
Dear. Howard. Not with Richard in the room.
Howard.
Why, he won't smell anything with that perfume.
Howard.
Anyway, so go ahead. Look at him. He's almost laughed on that.
Howard.
You think that's funny?
No, I came in here for 2 reasons. To bring your daughters the Barbie doll that I promised, because I'm rushing over to the Concord to do the Realtors Association. Howard, stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop that over there. Stop it. I'm going.
Hey, Barbara Streisand, you want to meet Richard Simmons? Gain about 400 pounds and bloat up. He'll come over and help you exercise.
So, I am sorry that I brought... You know what? I'm sorry I brought it up. I'm going to...
Well,
right now, I'm going to keep some certain things...
Let's play the song.
Now, let me explain this song.
You know who Robin is dating?
Oh, please.
The soap opera
I'm not dating anyone.
Soap opera star.
Now, listen.
Have you ever dated a soap opera star?
No.
Never. You have never dated him. Would you like to see a picture of Robin's friend? Would you like to see a picture of Robin's friend?
Can I talk about this album, please? I want everyone to go out.
Yes, after you see a picture of Robin's friend.
Well, show it to me then.
She had a date Friday night.
She did?
She rushed out of the TV show taping like a woman on fire.
Who said I was going out with him on Friday night?
You were going out with somebody Friday night. You disappeared so fast my head was spinning.
Joan Rivers plays Cupid.
Take a look at... Let me see.
Michael Swan. Michael Swan?
Yeah.
Well, I dated Michael Swan. Because my name was Simmons and his name was Swan, we could keep the same silver. But
now you never
you're dating Michael Swan?
Oh, Richard.
This is amazing.
Unbelievable. Cat fight.
Oh, no. Richard, are you still seeing him?
No, I haven't seen him
you
in
never
a while.
dated Michael Swan.
He's been on As the World
Is he one of those that...
As the World Turns.
Is he one of those guys that you find that he's a good actor?
We just went out for dinner a couple times, went to theater, and we went to Barney shopping once. But, I mean, it wasn't anything,
Did you see the picture of him?
serious.
Seriously, come here.
I don't have to see the picture of him. I've seen him.
Is that the right one? No, that's not the one.
No, that's not the right one. That's not the one.
Gary, bring in the picture, will you?
Can I get on? I want everyone who is listening today.
Now, let's just make a point, though, and say that you did not date him.
All right.
Okay.
I had a couple dinners. We went to theater a few times.
But nothing happened.
And we went shopping. Well, I mean, we walked, we crossed the street.
Make a point of saying that he's kidding.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Maybe he's not.
I don't know. Now, Richard, you love
Barbra Streisand.
Yes.
It's her new.
Now, this is your favorite song?
It's her new. Can I just finish?
I see that Barbra Streisand is a new relationship.
With
What?
who?
Liam Neeson, you don't know about this?
That's the composer for Prince of Times.
No, it isn't. That's an actor.
No.
Who?
He was in Darkman.
Yeah.
He was in.
No, that guy. That guy? Richard's
that
better
guy.
looking than him.
She's what?
She's in a relationship with him.
Maybe if you stopped talking in such a feminine way, she would be more interested in you.
She's
Come
moved
on, my
in,
suggestion.
Richard.
What?
Maybe you should have been circling
Give me that article.
You know why
Let
women...
me see that article.
You know why a woman like Barbra Streisand will never look at you?
Why?
Because you talk like a woman. I've told you this. I've criticized you.
Just because you have a macho voice, everybody has to, everyone can't sound like you, Howard.
You could stop putting that on.
This is
Talk like when you talk like a man. Talk like a man.
But I'm faking it when I talk like
Yeah, sure you are. Let me tell you, that's your God-given voice.
I want everyone to go out and buy this Barbra Streisand retrospective. It's called Just for the Record. It goes from her whole career from 1960 to 1990.
It's like that would be like if you put me in a prison cell and made me listen to all 6 CDs, I would kill myself.
It's
You
4
confessed
CDs.
to every crime ever.
Let me tell you something. I watched the movie that reminded me of Richard Simmons.
Which is what?
I watched the movie Madonna's Truth or Dare this weekend. Madonna and Richard Simmons are the same exact person.
Really?
You better believe it. I turned to my wife, I go, who does this make you think of? No. Nothing to do with dancing or looks or physical appearance. Psychically, you are the same people.
Why do you say that?
And Richard maybe will disagree after I say this, because it might sound a little weird, but Richard's one of those people. Madonna, throughout the whole movie, walks into rooms, and she has this sort of sincerity with people. She walks in the room and takes on their problems for 5 minutes.
Right.
And then walks out of the room.
I don't do that.
You got to watch this movie, and it will remind you of Richard Simmons. I said, this is the Richard Simmons story.
You're unfair. You're unfair this morning.
Did you see Truth or Dare?
Yes, I did.
You are Madonna.
Oh, please.
You are Madonna.
She's one of my neighbors, but I am not
You are
Madonna.
her. You two are the same.
No, not at all.
You two should go to a meeting
I don't wear
together.
that much mascara.
I know.
I don't.
I know. I know you don't.
This album, let me tell you about this Barbra Streisand retrospective.
You go there for 5 minutes, you listen to their problems.
Such a little troublemaker.
And then you count money for 55 minutes. 5 minutes with the person, 55 minutes.
You are so horrible.
No. You are a very wealthy man like Madonna.
You are so horrible.
Madonna's a wealthy man, you're a wealthy man.
So, one of these songs. Wait, let me just tell you about it first.
Let me play commercials and then we'll play the song.
I have to go to the Concord.
You've got 7 minutes.
Oh,
Stop
God.
it. What if you're late for the Concord? What time do you have to be at the Concord?
I'm not going to give you my whole schedule.
No,
I have to leave here at 7 o'clock.
Why? What time do you have to be at the Concord?
9:15.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
You're lying.
I'm not. Call the Concord and ask him I'm going to be there.
It takes 2 hours to get to the Concord.
That's right, and I have to be there. And
so you've got another 10 minutes here. Now stop it.
I came in here just to
Your
bring...
chubby friends will have seconds at breakfast.
Oh,
No. I got to play Barbra Streisand.
God.
What?
Why do you do this with this fat...
They will eat those fat yentas you'll be exercising. They will eat a second helping.
I'm doing the real estate, the realtors
They will eat a second helping before you get there. They'll be just as happy. They'll be nice and bloated for their big exercise
I don't know what's
section.
happened to you. I don't
They'll
really know what's
keel
happened
over.
to you.
They'll kill over. All right, take a short break. A short break, and then we're going to listen to your Barbra Streisand music, and then you're allowed to leave. And then I'm going to thank you for the Barbies and for all your years of coming on the show and making it so wonderful. I'm going to be saying something very touching that I think is going to get you crying.
Oh, let me strap in.
All right. We'll be back right after this.
Stern all morning. Classic rock and roll all day.
So this song,
I was dancing and Richard wouldn't dance with me.
I see.
this song that we're going to play right now.
Do I make you one? Let me just tell you about Car Cash. Car Cash in New York.
Oh, no, you told me right now. I don't want to hear Car Cash.
Yes, you do?
I want to hear Streisand.
Let me ask you something. When you sell your car, Richard Simmons, how do you do it?
I give it to a friend.
You give your car to a friend?
Absolutely.
Can I trade in my 2 Barbies for your car?
Yes, you can.
I can.
I would buy you a car if you needed it.
I need
Yes.
a car.
No, you don't.
I need a car.
I saw you have like 5 parking areas at your house.
No,
You have-
I don't.
Yes, you do. You have places for 5 cars.
I do
in
not
your
have
house.
places for 5
4.
cars. Well, all right.
Okay.
All right, Car Cash of New York. How do you know I don't need a car?
Because I saw your Corvette, I saw your
My
Jeep,
wife
I
says
saw
to
your
me,
Maserati.
I want a car. Yeah, right.
Maserati?
My wife says, I want a car with an airbag.
Yes,
I
she
said,
keeps saying
I
that.
said, listen to me. I'm
She's
not
got
buying.
one.
Times are tough.
I want to hear
buying.
the Streisand song. That's
Okay.
why I came.
When you dial 212 or 516 Car Cash, you know what happens. You can sell your car within 20 minutes. This is very important. Seriously, there's bad times out there. When you go to sell your car, a lot of people can't get the financing from the bank. You sell your car, you get retards coming to your house who want to bother you.
Well, give them the number.
You sell them the car.
Give them the
listen to
number.
me. You sell them the car, and then 2 weeks later they're calling you. The tires aren't good. This isn't good. That isn't good. 212-516 Car Cash. And let me tell you another thing. It's convenient. They're licensed by the Department of Consumer Affairs, and they're also a member of the Better Business Bureau. They've been in business for 15 years. They're licensed by the state of New York. Now, let me just tell you that...
Howard, this is becoming a Bible.
625
Is
West
this a
55th
commercial or a Bible?
625 West 55th and 2 Heights Place. I'll plow on because you're very rude today. You are being very rude.
You promised to
rude,
play the Streisand song.
You are a rude, middle-aged man. That's what you are. All right. 212 and 516 CARCA.
Now, let me tell you about this song quick.
Go ahead. What is this?
Barbara Streisand.
You were in Andrew Dice Clay's gym on Saturday?
No.
What
are you talking about?
All right, go ahead.
In his gym. No, he drives by my house, and he's very snooty. He never says hello.
Why is that? Do you think he's
I don't know
do
why.
you think he's against you in some way?
I don't know why. He's just very snooty to me.
Well, he's an unusual guy. He will, for days on end, will call my house and talk with me and tell me that he's coming on the show.
I don't want to talk about him. I want to talk about Streisand.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, listen.
Let me hear
this song that you can listen to. Let me tell you about it first.
You know, maybe
When
Richard
she
could
was
turn us on to her.
When you said off the air you loved Barbara Streisand
I am
and
going
you
to tell
loved
you
her
something.
voice, and
I will
you
tell
said
you what
you
I
were going to
said.
go buy it.
No, I didn't say
and
that.
you said you were going to go buy it.
I didn't say
So don't
that.
sit here and make funny
Here
remarks
is
about
what I
her.
said.
She is sacred to me,
No.
and you know that.
I will tell you what I said about Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand happens to be a very brilliant filmmaker.
She's a brilliant singer. She's
No,
a brilliant
she's not a
actress.
brilliant singer.
She's a brilliant person.
I could throw up from the singing.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Now, listen to this.
Let me
At
hear this.
14 years old,
Right.
she recorded this song.
Okay.
You like this kind of music.
You'll never know how much I love you.
Does he like this
Now, wait.
kind of music?
And now she's done a duet with herself.
And you like this.
It's the most brilliant thing.
If I was to name any Barbara Streisand song, could you sing it?
Everyone. That's why she should marry me. This is why she should love me, because
Would you be able to get her, though? Would you be able to
for
get her an
25
orgasm?
years-
Would you be able to deliver an
Howard,
orgasm?
just play the song.
The Way We Were. Sing it.
Memories. Like that. Just play.
Stony End.
Coming to the Stony End. I never wanted to go. I never want. I know every song.
You Want to Bet. You see, I'm just reading the titles. I have never heard of these songs. You Want to Bet. What is You Want to Bet?
Would you just play
Let me
this?
hear you sing You Want to Bet,
Wanna
then I'll play it.
Bet.
I
What's
want you to
Wanna
play
Bet?
this.
Let me hear You Want to Bet.
I'm not doing any more songs for you. I want you to play this. You'll never know. It starts out with when she was 14 years old,
14
and then she
years
does
old.
a medley.
Now, this is the period
Oh,
in
you
her
mean
life.
a duet?
She does
Yeah,
a duet. Just
with
play
herself.
it.
This
Just
is
play
the
it.
period in her life
Yes.
when she was yodeling in the homosexual
Stop it.
bathhouses.
She's 14 years old. It was her first record.
All right.
Just play it.
Yeah. Wasn't she yodeling in the homosexual
No, that was
bathhouses?
Bette Midler.
That's Bette
Just play
Midler,
this.
yeah.
All right.
Play it.
All right. Would you calm down?
can say is if I'm sorry, it's about one thing. It's about bringing this Barbara Streisand.
But look at this. Your Barbie dolls are holding their ears. They can't, come back here, you. Come back in here.
Richard.
Oh, you know. I'm not listening to that garbage. Did you see his face?
Oh, yes. He went into a trance. He started mouthing the words of the record and swaying back and forth with his eyes closed.
I can't get into it. I really can't. I hate to be a bore. All right.
You don't deserve to even have that.
Hey, that's my box. I paid $60. You give that back. How dare you?
You don't deserve to have it. I hope.
Give that back. That's
I'll buy
mine.
every one of these, so you never ever get to have one.
No, you won't ever. Those are mine. I was going to listen to the CDs.
Oh, phew.
Papa, can you hear me?
Papa?
Papa? Papa?
Chào các mọi người, hôm nay bên em lại về một chiếc Hyundai Accent xe sản xuất 2010 số tự động. Accent là một trong những dòng phân khúc hạng B, rất là được ưa chuộng. Tuy nhiên là con này thì form dáng nó cũng hơi cũ, nhưng mà tuy nhiên nhìn cũng khá là được. Giá cả thì phải chăng, bởi vì nó cũng bị đi hơn chục năm, nó cũng bị va quẹt và cũng ăn vào khá là sâu, vào gần đến phần chassis rồi. Vì vậy là có mức giá rất là ưu đãi.
Thank you.